You guys ready to go fast and furious? So, I've been wanting to go through either the Fast and the Furious or the Matrix franchises before the new movies come out. I decided now would be a really good time, as I'm wrapping up this daily vlog series, to go through one of those, and really tossing them around this weekend. I decided to go with Fast and the Furious. So I've seen the first two of them. Now, I guess it'd be the Fast and the Furious. Not to be confused with the fourth one, Fast and the Furious. Gotta make that distinction. So I've seen the Fast and the Furious and Too Fast, Too Furious. I went into it and I really wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to kind of be really long and drawn out, and I expected to enjoy the first little bit of it and then kind of have to force my way to finish the film off. But I was pleasantly surprised. I was really surprised. The atmosphere that it has is just absolutely brilliant. Overall, it's a really solid film. The one problem that I have with it, I feel like it just can't quite stick the landing. They kind of knew where they were wanting to take it, but just couldn't quite get there. I felt like there was a little bit more resolution to this story that I needed. I feel like it would have been better if you had ended it right after the heist sequence had gone wrong. They get the guy on the... Wait for this guy to get by too. You get the guy on the helicopter, and then Brian turns to Dom and says, "Get out of here, I'll make sure he's fine." And then you have, I feel like, a beat where he does get fired, or he does leave the police force, and after letting Dom get away, sort of thing. I feel like that's the resolution beat, that like you see the consequences, but he's accepted those consequences and ready to go join the family, if that makes sense. That's kind of the beat and the resolution that I feel like it should have had, but it just didn't quite, and it felt like it petered out a little bit. That was my one issue. But anyway, so I went and I grabbed the second film, and I looked at the cover, and I started getting scared again. You don't have Dom or Letty or Mia. None of these characters are coming back. It's just Brian. It's just Paul Walker's character. Everybody else is new. Again, you didn't know. You were trying to do a solid follow-up to that first film. You didn't know this was going to turn into a 9-film franchise with Vin Diesel at the helm. Didn't know that was gonna happen. So I understand it, but I just looked at it, I was like, yeah, I think you're taking this franchise in the wrong direction. I got scared again. And I went into it a little nervous. And I again was pleasantly surprised, although the second one is very, very different from the first. It's not so much about street racing and about the cars. It's a spy thriller. It reminded me a lot of like Mission Impossible 2 is what it was. Much more about the undercover nature of it and all this stuff. What are you? No, don't lick me. Get out of here. With that being said, it was still a really enjoyable film. I probably prefer the first one over the second one just because there's so much more character to that and so much heart. So I ran out of space on my camera. There was just a bit more character and those slower character beats that I really appreciated about the first one. The second one was much more action heavy and spy thriller like, and it was still good. And I did really enjoy the character beats and the relationship of Brian and Roman. I did think that was really good, and I liked that history that they had. And you introduced some really cool characters in this. Overall, I thought it was good, and I'm excited to see where they take this franchise. I will say, I did not expect to be hooked by this point. I thought I was going to have to really push myself through the first 4 films, because I've always heard that the 5th film is when it like kind of changed and got really, really good. These really good films, and I understand why people love this franchise. And I understand why it's a franchise, a 9-movie franchise. Soon to be 9-movie franchise, which is just crazy to me. It's awesome. excited to see where this goes. I know the third one, Tokyo Drift, just kind of goes off and does its own weird thing until Dom comes in at the end, and then they bring it all back together for 4. So I don't know what to expect from the third one. I'm again going into this cautiously optimistic to see what they do with it, but I'm really excited to see where this franchise goes and where it builds, and I think it's going to be really, really cool. So yeah, I've been watching Fast and the Furious. That's my take on the first 2 movies, and I will keep you guys updated as I continue to go through this. Before I completely end this vlog, I do want to give you an update to where I'm at with my brick film that I'm working on. No more blacksmiths. I've got the set completed, and we're this close to being able to start filming, and I'm excited. This is the set as it stands. It's supposed to be a little outdoor marketplace. Young sorceress here gets cornered by the guards, and she whispers, "No more blacksmiths." Yeah. So that's what's going on there. So I got this set completed. I will need to build for his shots, either green screen it or build out another bit of a set. I'm not sure what I'll do there, but that is where I'm at with this brick film. So, well, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. As a reminder, I do have a new channel, Adruber Films, if you want to go see all my short films or stay up to date. So this new film that I'm working on, that's where that's going to go. So go subscribe to that if you want to be sure to catch all that content. As always, I love you awesome nerds. We're out.